Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the incredible race that powers basically everything around us, from your favorite coffee shop to the smartphone in your pocket. It's this constant high-stakes battle between a brilliant new idea and the swarm of copycats that follows. And as we're about to see, this fight is actually amazing news for you. All right, let's just start with a really simple question. Imagine a company strikes gold, right? They invent something incredible, the money starts pouring in. So why can't they just sit back and enjoy those profits forever? Why is that success so fleeting? Well, the answer gets right to the heart of how our entire marketplace works. And that answer brings us to something called the zero profit trap. It all plays out in this arena economists call monopolistic competition. Now, don't let that fancy name throw you off. All it means is a market that's just jam-packed with businesses selling similar, but not quite identical products. Think about every coffee shop, every burger joint. They're all fighting for your business. Okay, so in this crowded market, the default state is something called zero economic profit. And I know what you're thinking. That sounds like failure. But it doesn't mean the business is going broke. It just means it's making just enough money to cover all of its costs, including salaries and everything else. It's fine, it's stable, but there are no blockbuster profits. The fascinating thing is, this isn't the finish line. It's the starting line that every single business is desperately trying to run away from. So how do you escape that? How do you break free from the pack? You innovate. And that's phase one, the breakout idea. So let's picture a tour operator in a super busy tourist town, maybe like Tanjung Lesung. They look around and see everyone doing the same thing, and they decide, nope, we're going to be different. They've got an idea. And here it is, the underwater selfie tour. It is totally unique, it's perfect for Instagram, and this is the key part, for a little while, they are the only ones offering it. For a moment, they've created their own little mini monopoly. They have officially broken away from the pack. And what's the result? Well, because they're the only game in town for this cool new thing, demand just skyrockets. You've got more customers lining up, and they're willing to pay a premium. And that tall bar right there, that's what we call significant short-run profit. They are winning the race. For now. Which, of course, brings us to phase two, the copycat effect. You see, that big, beautiful spike in profit? It's like a giant flashing sign. Other businesses in the area see the long lines for the underwater selfie tour. They see the success, and they think, hey, we want a piece of that. The copycats are on their way. And boom, just like that, a competitor launches the submersible photo safari. Now, it's not an exact copy, right? The name is different, but it offers a pretty similar experience, and it immediately starts siphoning customers away from our original innovator. That unique advantage they had, it's already starting to disappear. And here's the really crucial part. With this new competition, our original firm's customer base is now split. All of a sudden, fewer people are showing up for their tour, and they can't charge as much as they used to. Those easy profits are starting to vanish. And just look at that profit bar now. It is a tiny fraction of what it was before. This is the copycat effect in real time. Our innovator is being dragged right back down to that average, zero profit state. They're about to be swallowed by the pack all over again. So what do? This is the most critical phase of all. It's phase three, the race resets. To avoid just becoming another face in the crowd, our innovator has to do the one thing that gave them an edge in the first place. They have to innovate again. But this time, they come up with a virtual reality scuba experience. It's a whole new concept, something the copycats can't just easily replicate overnight. By doing this, they once again create something unique, and they leap ahead of the competition. And just like that, the cycle starts all over again. So you see the pattern here, right? It's a continuous cycle. Step one, a business innovates to get ahead and earn some real profit. Step two, that success attracts copycats, and the profits get eaten away. Which leads to step three, the business is forced to innovate again just to survive and stay ahead. It is a never-ending race on an economic treadmill. Now, I know this sounds pretty stressful for the businesses, and believe me, it is. But this constant, desperate race to be different has a massive, hidden benefit for all of us as consumers. This is the part that really matters to you. Because of this relentless race, we get better stuff. This pressure to stand out forces businesses to constantly make their service better, to offer us more variety, to create cooler experiences. Today's awesome underwater selfie tour is forced to become tomorrow's mind-blowing VR scuba experience. And whatever comes after that is going to have to be even better. And this quote from our source material just says it all perfectly. This constant need to differentiate is a huge pressure on companies, for sure. But the ultimate winner of that whole struggle is us, the consumer. We get a marketplace that is always improving, always evolving, and always giving us more choices and higher quality. So, the next time you see a new feature on an app that looks, suspiciously familiar, or a new drink at a cafe that seems clearly aimed at the shop across the street, you're not just seeing a copycat. You are seeing this race happening in real time. And it makes you wonder, what amazing innovation will all that pressure force them to create next? Thanks for tuning in.